cats and kittens. Rob and Sandra are here with your cooking show today. This week we're going to be making Amish Cinnamon Bread. And like I said last week, this is kind of a dessert bread, but in our house we like to eat it for breakfast. Right, Ellie?
Yep.
I have my baking assistant here today and a random wolf popping up on my screen. So this is going to be fun. Alright, the first thing you need to do is have your cup of butter, and it should be room temperature so it can be soft. And we're going to dump that in our mixer. Alright, then we're going to add 2 cups of sugar. If you have a cup, nope, that's your sister. There's your cup. You scoop me a cup out. That's not a cup. That's not how we measure stuff. Can you get it? Is it stuck in here? Alright. It might be kind of stuck in there. Alright, how many is that?
1
and
2.
You can do the flour, it'll be easier. 2 cups sugar, 1 cup of butter, 2 eggs, 1, 2. Alright, and then we're going to put that in our mixer, or if you have a blender, or the hand blender, you can use that too, just in a bowl. And we're just going to cream that together. Alright, nothing smells better than butter blended with sugar and creamed up, right? It's the best smell ever. Alright, if you notice on your recipe this week, it calls for 2 cups of buttermilk. Now, that's not something we normally keep around our house, and so I don't know about other families if they keep buttermilk around their house. It's kind of an old-fashioned thing to do. We actually did have some buttermilk in our refrigerator, but it was expired. So, I'm going to teach you how to make your own buttermilk. You're going to take 2 cups of milk. Alright. Let's see. See the 2? You let me know when you get to the 2, okay? No, you are my eyes. You tell me when you get to that 2.
Got to the 2.
Okay. So we have our 2 cups of just regular, out of the thing, milk. And we're going to add 2 tablespoons of vinegar. And if you don't have vinegar, you can use lemon juice too. We're just trying to get the acid into the milk. So 1,
2.
2. And now you have buttermilk.
There's 2 bubbles.
Is some bubbles?
Mm-hmm.
Here, why don't you mix that up for us to see? Oh, that's not a spoon. That's mine. By the way, if you watched last week's video, you will remember that I was missing my spatula. And we talked about how I don't have very many spatulas. I have these little mini spatulas that I have, like, I think I have 2 of them that I use to like get into peanut butter jars to get the rest of the peanut butter and stuff.
I thought the one that the boy that got the church.
Yeah, well that's one that was missing. My big regular cooking green one was missing. But we have a lead on where my spatula might be. Rumor has it that when someone was doing dishes, it dropped between the counter and my refrigerator. So we have to talk the daddy of the house to move the refrigerator to rescue my spatula. So we'll work on that today, right? Talk daddy into that?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to add our buttermilk that we just made into our mixing bowl. And what else do we need? We need some flour. We're gonna get 4 cups of flour. So here's your cup scoop. Yeah, okay, so then remember, you have to flatten it out.
Hey, remember that on like
Your cooking class? Okay, there's 1.
One. Can I do it in scoop it into this? Yeah, Mom. Can I scoop it?
What's wrong? I'm checking your phone.
Whoa.
Did you die?
Alright, that's 2. Okay. While she's doing that, I'm gonna get our baking soda. Let's make sure it's baking soda, not baking powder. And that should have been in your kit with the flour and the sugar and all that. And we're gonna use 2 teaspoons. So that's the little one. It says TSP on it, the little. We're just gonna do 2 of those. 1, 2 of those in there. Remember, the baking soda is gonna help us get the rise in there. There's no yeast in this bread.
So 4.
Yeah, we need 1 more. So we have a lot of flour. And so we are gonna need a lot of rising agents. We have our eggs that we mix in there. They're gonna help it rise. And then our baking soda also helps us get a good rise on our bread. This is also a 2-loaf recipe. So you're gonna need 2 loaf pans as well. I should have mentioned that at the beginning. Okay, is this the last one? Are you picking up? Okay, good. Alright, so we're gonna mix that up. Alright, once that's mixed, we're gonna do a little cinnamon sugar, oopsies. Little cinnamon sugar mix here. So I'm gonna take some, it says 2/3 of a cup of sugar. You can just eyeball that. And then, because this is just gonna be like a sprinkly topping, so it doesn't have to be so exact. Here, let me do it for you. And then we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of cinnamon right into that sugar. We're gonna do 1 more teaspoon.
Okay. And then you guys
And then you're gonna gently stir that together.
looks good already.
Excuse me. Okay, so what we're gonna put about a quarter of the pan filled with the batter. Then we're going to put some of the cinnamon sugar on top of that. And then we're gonna do another layer of batter on top. And then we're going to sprinkle the rest on there. And then we're gonna swirl it in there. Swirl it in. We found our sprinkling spoon.
This is good that we have one, right?
Alright, so like I said, you're just gonna eyeball it. You don't have to be exact in this recipe as far as measurements for filling your loaf pans. Just kind of eyeball what a quarter full will be. Just want to make sure you get that cinnamon sugary yumminess throughout the whole loaf.
lot. Like that, yeah.
So you put some sugar on that one.
That's a Texas commission, right? No, I'm commissioned.
No, it has exit.
Okay, so Ellie's doing my cinnamon sugar layer, and then when she's done, I'm adding a little more on top here.
Okay. It's circling. It's trying to pull it up.
See, my lips got a little uneven, but it's all good. You know what? The kids will not complain in the morning when they're having it for breakfast, will they?
Yep.
Mama, I was using my.
Okay.
And that would be all of coming in like a crazy lunatic.
What's dying?
I know, I don't know why she can't wait for 5 seconds.
We have a lot in here. I don't think
Like,
a little bit.
yeah, don't be generous. Be generous with the cinnamon sugar. That's what makes it yummy, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And we have a whole bunch.
Sorry, I'm the slow one. It's not that fast.
Okay. That's great. All I can out of this batter.
We need
I might have to. I'm almost there.
oh, is that done?
No, we need some more on this one, babe.
I know. Is that done?
Yeah, that's good.
Alright, I'll give you.
Alright, so we're about to pop this in the oven. I have my oven already preheat to 350, and it says it's going to bake for about 45 to 50 minutes. Remember, all of our ovens are going to be baking a little differently. Mine is actually a little slower than most people's. So about 45 minutes, we'll check in to see how that is. And in the meantime, if you did last week's recipe with the bread, I know Elizabeth did it, and I got some beautiful pictures of her with her loaf of bread. If you guys want to post your pictures, or send them to me, and I can post them onto our Google Classrooms page so we can all see our bread making skills. All right, I'll see y'all back here in about an hour, 45 minutes, an hour. All right, guys, we're back. I made the baker's mistake, and I got distracted, and I lost track of time, and I actually totally forgot that I even had bread in the oven. So I think I caught it in time. I think we'll still eat it.
Yeah, it's so yummy, right, Mommy?
We're gonna find out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's out of the oven. Another way you can tell if bread is ready, kind of like the same way as the cake. If it starts to pull away from the sides a little, then it means it's ready. So, here we go. Look at that beautiful bread. My little helper? You want to try? Ooh, it is steamy.
I want a couple too.
You have a little helper too? Have a little helper down here?
Good.
You're good?
Mm-hmm.
A little help over here. It's hot. It's hot, 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 hot.
I like it.
Ooh, it's hot.
Guys,
A
tastes
little
like
helper over
cornbread.
here. Ada, you want to be a little helper?
I will help you. That.
Good. Yeah, it's super hot. Don't burn yourself. What do you think, Belzy?
Good.
Thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, or a thumb down?
Good.
Good? All right. Post your pictures and let us know if y'all enjoyed this or not. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.